And it's time for round 32. I'm guessing I'm gonna break the video up there, so that's why. You'll probably know what happened. So, our first matchup is between Louisville and Colorado State. Russ Smith and Payne City are just too good. I mean, I really don't see the Cardinals losing this one. Colorado State, I mean, they're a good physical team, but Louisville's athleticism is just gonna be too much. Okay. Next one, Oklahoma State versus St. Louis. I mean, as I said, Marcus Smart's great, but the Billikens are quite good. So yeah, no, I really do like Oklahoma State too. I do not think they got a good matchup for this one. St. Louis. Next one is sorry if I accidentally clicked something on the tablet. Our next matchup is Memphis versus Michigan State. Now this is another thing. I mean, I've been kind of Michigan State's a really good team, as I said, and I don't remember the guy's name, but the point guard for Memphis is apparently extremely athletic and probably the most athletic that Michigan State's played. I mean, and they've played against Trey Burke and Michigan, so that's a lot to say. But even though, I mean, this is definitely one I think could come back to bite me, I'm picking Memphis. Next matchup, Duke and Creighton. I believe. Yep, Duke and Creighton. This is one where, I mean, Doug McDermott can definitely, they can put it up, and Blue Jays can put it up. They can get a lot of points. Pretty much what I'm saying. Whatever. But Duke, Brian Kelly back is definitely helping them a lot. Plumlee's just too good. Gotta go with the Devils. Duke. And what? See, so they are. That's easy. Duke. We could probably actually get a couple reasons. So let's move on from the Midwest to the West. Gonzaga versus whoever Gonzaga is playing. Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh's a really physical team, and then I've heard people say that it's gonna be too physical for Gonzaga, but Kelly Olynyk and company have proved that they can handle big men, and they can definitely handle it. So I have to go with the Zags. Oh, I do have it, and that's why Gonzaga. Our next matchup is Kansas State versus Wisconsin, and as I was saying, teams that slow it down can definitely do well in this tournament. I don't know what to say. I just don't see Kansas State winning this one. Wisconsin. Next matchup, Belmont, New Mexico. Well, Belmont is coming off an upset in this, but they're not going to be able to pull off another. New Mexico is, Lobos are just a heck of a team. Belmont's not going to be able to pull off a Cinderella story Sweet 16 run. Have to go with the Lobos. Okay, our next matchup is, let me check my bracket, I'm reading this. Notre Dame, Ohio State. This is another one where I was definitely mulling over, and I actually wound up switching my pick in this one. So, I mean, Jack Cooley and the Irish are really good. They can definitely help, but I really just, Ohio State is a heck of a team. And while I originally did not have them beating the Irish, I think that they will. In the matchup, probably if it wasn't for some sanctions, would have been the national championship game for football. Buckeyes win this. Well, now it's actually easier because I have fewer games to pick each time. So let's head up. Let's head up to the south, up to the south, down south, whatever, to the south. Kansas, UNC. This is another one where, I mean, upset could happen, but I think just the athleticism of Kansas with McLemore and company. I think it's just gonna be too much for the Tar Heels. Plus, I really would like to see Bill Self beat the Tar Heels, like he couldn't have done with back in Illinois. Whatever. Enough mulling on past events. Jayhawks. Next matchup between South Dakota State and VCU. I mean, VCU definitely knows something too about Cinderella stories going on. They're making it from the first floor to the bottom floor a couple years back. Well, yeah. I really shouldn't try to make huge, great speeches when I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, I just don't think, even though South Korea State was in the first four, so it's not gonna be the first four round if they made it Final Four, but it would be a heck of a run. But it's not happening. VCU. Enough stalling. It's gonna be the Rams. If I can get that stuff. This is Minecraft telling me to pick the Jackrabbits. Sorry, Minecraft, it's not working. VCU is winning that matchup. Game, whatever you want to call it. Next matchup is Minnesota versus Florida. Minnesota's a team that, I mean, we can see that they can be really good, or they can just fall in their face. I mean, they've won games, they've lost games. It's like, well, everyone's won games and lost games. Maybe there's some teams that haven't won games, but whatever. Everyone in this tournament's won games and lost games. Let's go with that. Florida's win this. Jeez, I must have really been slow at the beginning. Yeah, Florida. Next matchup is between, what is this matchup between? Oh yeah, Oklahoma and Georgetown. Hold on, daytime now. Okay. I don't think Oklahoma can beat Georgetown. Otto Porter he's a beast. I mean, probably one of the best all-around players in the nation. So yeah, I gotta go with boys. And let's move on to the final region, the East. Okay, East region. Indiana, NC State. This is definitely gonna be a good matchup, I think. NC State, I mean, they definitely disappointed this year. I mean, they were a preseason pick for a lot of people to win the ACC. They didn't. Well, Indiana, everyone knew it. Oh, they're gonna be great. Indiana is gonna continue their run here. Well, losing screen, stop. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was just saying, Indiana is going to continue their run here. Hoosiers. Yeah, nope, not White Wall, neither Stone. Okay, next matchup is between, I forget who, and UNLV and Syracuse. Yep, UNLV. The Rebels are definitely, I mean, they're a good team, but Syracuse is too good. Jim Bam has a lot of experience in the tournament, and he knows what he's doing with this. I wish I knew more players' names, because this would have been more interesting if I did. Syracuse. Next matchup. Butler and Marquette. Remember what I was saying earlier about not betting against Brad Stevens in the tournament? Don't bet against Brad Stevens in the tournament. Yeah, Bulldogs. Gotta go Bulldogs. There. Good. Okay, next matchup. Illinois, Miami. Yes, I know, I'm a diehard Illinois fan. It pains me to have them lose, but while I do think they could pull off an upset here, Miami is really good. So, sorry, Illini. I know what pains me to do this. Hurricanes. Okay, now we're on to the Sweet 16. And yeah, I don't have to keep on doing whatever these change round names are. It's Sweet 16, and it's raining. Weather clear. Thank you. First matchup is Louisville, St. Louis. St. Louis, Louisville, St. Louis. Billikens, I mean, they're definitely a great team. And I think they could definitely pull off an upset against one seed. But Louisville isn't the one seed to lose St. Louis. I mean, as I was saying, Russ Smith and Payne Saber just are really, really good. Gotta go Cardinals. Move on to the Elite 8. Wait, what? I'm doing snow because it's more contrast. Even though I did black, probably should have the same. What? Obsidian. Whatever. Next matchup is Memphis and Duke. All the same colors, so let's just keep these. Let's just put this in, and, oh, yeah, it's the same. Or we can. This is another one small one. I mean, as I said, Memphis is really athletic. Duke, Ryan Kelly and stuff. But I sense an upset here. And of course, there has to be at least one Cinderella team. It's the Tigers, in this case. Memphis. Okay, in the West, Gonzaga versus Wisconsin. I mean, I'm definitely thinking about an upset here. I mean, as I said, teams that can throw the pace can really go far in this tournament, and Wisconsin does an amazing job at this. But Kelly Olynyk and the Zags, I mean, it's too good. Well, I do think that Wisconsin could pull this off. I just don't think that they will. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bulldogs, Zags, whatever you want to call them. I'm going with Gonzaga. Next matchup is between New Mexico and who is it? Who are they playing? Ohio State. Ohio State's definitely a really good team. I mean, as I've said. However, New Mexico, I think that they got this one. I'm going Lobos. Oh, no, I actually do need white wool. And some dirt. Lobos. And let's move on to the south. So, in the south region, we begin our Sweet 16 matchup with Kansas and VCU. Well, definitely a big rematch of a couple years back when Kansas fell to VCU, and on the way to VCU's what I was talking about. And this is another one I was for a while I was thinking that VCU's gonna pull off again. However, I've changed my mind on this. While VCU is good, Macklemore, yeah, whatever his name is, Ben whatever, that freshman, he's good. He's really good. Kansas. Next matchup. Florida, Georgetown. Definitely another one I've been wrong. I mean, I don't really know too much about either of these teams. However, one thing I do know is Otto Porter is really, really good. So I'm gonna have to go Hoyas. And now we head to the east. Indiana, Syracuse. As I've said, Kozo and the Hoosiers. I mean, they're a great team. We know it. Everyone's saying it. However, I think their run ends here. The experience of Syracuse, I think, is going to be enough to pull it off. And I'm going to go with the orange on this one. Syracuse. With the upset. And the final matchup in Sweet 16, we have Butler trying to continue a Cinderella run against Miami. You know what I said about betting against Brad Stevens earlier? Screw that. I'm betting against Brad Stevens in this one. Hurricanes. Moving on to the Elite Eight. And speaking of Elite Eight time. We're almost done with this. So who's moving on to the Final Four in the Midwest? The number one overall seed, Cardinals, are really good. I mean, I don't know why. Really, I need to think of some more adjectives. So you have Cinderella, Memphis, and I said athletic point guard whose name I can't remember. But one athletic point guard can't hold up to what is arguably the best backcourt in the nation. I just don't see the Tigers stopping Russ Smith, Payne Siva, and the Cardinals. So I'm going Louisville. And that is not the right color. That is the right color. Louisville. Okay. Now we head to the west, where Gonzaga takes on New Mexico in a battle of mid-majors. West Coast Conference for Gonzaga, Mountain West for the Lobos. I mean, this is definitely going to be a great matchup. And while Gonzaga is definitely a really strong team, and a lot of people saying this is their year to make it to the Final Four, I don't think it is their year to make it to the Final Four. It's New Mexico's year. I'm going Lobos. And it's raining. Minecraft, stop trying to tell me stuff. I don't care. I'm going with the Lobos. And now let's head to the South region. This is another one where I changed my pick. As I said, Otto Porter is probably one of the best players, all-around players in the nation. And Kansas was probably their best player, Macklemore. He's only a freshman. However, while I originally thinking that to go with Porter, I'm going Macklemore in this one. Kansas is returning to the Final Four, and that is not the right color. Jayhawks. I'm taking the Jayhawks. And in the last Elite Eight matchup, the East region, Syracuse, Miami. In a future ACC matchup, let's make a day. So yeah, this is definitely a matchup look forward to seeing in the ACC when Syracuse heads over. Syracuse, yeah, I think they are heading over. Yep, they are. And I didn't check anything, I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I don't think I'm wrong. So yeah. However, Reggie Johnson, I think his name, whatever. Miami is a heck of a team. And I just think they're going to be too physical for the Orange. So I'm going with the Hurricanes to make it to the Final Four. This was definitely been an amazing team for them, and it's continuing as they head to the Final Four. And now, the Final Four, as these four teams head to Atlanta, Louisville, New Mexico, Kansas, and Miami. So as they head to Atlanta, first off, we'll see what happens between the top overall seeded Cardinals. My screen freezing. Sorry about that. My screen froze, I said. Yes. Who wins between the Louisville Cardinals and my screen freezing? No, between the Louisville Cardinals and the New Mexico Lobos. Let's get this red wool because both teams have red, so I'm not really spoiling. What the? There. Not really spoiling anything. So let's throw this into. This is where it goes. And let's get. Which. Yeah, let's do it. White wool. No, I don't need white wool. I need. Why did I get white wool? I meant black. And dirt, regular dirt. So let's get some dirt. Okay. So, who is it going to be? It's the Cardinals. I said Russ Smith, Payne Siva. I go guys. They're heading to the championship game. Who are they against though? 4 different colors. Okay, so Miami Hurricanes definitely had an amazing season. No one expected it. Kansas. Well, I'm sure people expected this. Kansas is a great program. Bill Self has done wonders there. Why couldn't he have done it in Illinois? I don't know. Well, he brought him to the national championship game. However, he's not doing that to Kansas this year. Because it's going to be Miami squaring off against Louisville. And now, the championship game. Will it be the Cardinals? Will it be the Hurricanes? This is definitely going to be definitely a tough matchup. I mean, this is going to be a great game. Definitely. However, through it all, let's see it. Final score. 54-50. Louisville. So, yep. Well, definitely there has been some upsets, and there's definitely a lot of upsets this year. The top overall seed, I think, is going to win the tournament. Louisville. Tournament MVP, don't ask me. It's because I don't know if it's going to be Russ Smith or will it be Payne Siva. We'll see, but both of those guys are going to be up there. And Louisville will be raising the banner, raising the trophy, whatever you want to call it. Cutting down, let's go with, actually what they even call it basketball. Cutting down nets. Louisville will be cutting down nets this year as Rick Pitino will be taking the NCAA championship back to Louisville. Cardinals are your champions. So, yep. Those are my picks. And, yeah. Hopefully I'll have some more videos out soon. But, for now, got this. And, yeah. Delta out.